Man is condemned to be free, because once thrown into the world, he is responsible for everything he does. Jean-Paul Sartre, a French philosopher and one of the most influential thinkers of the 20th century, is known for his ideas on freedom, responsibility, and living authentically. Sartre believed that we are born without a predefined purpose, and it's up to us to create meaning in our lives. Often, we give away that freedom by trying to live up to others' expectations instead of our own. Today, I will guide you on how to stop living for other people's approval and start focusing on yourself. One easy way to do this is with self-affirmations, short, positive things you say to yourself to remind yourself of your worth. Don't worry if you've never heard of them before. They're simple, powerful tools to help you believe in yourself more. As we go through this, you'll start to see how much power lies in living for yourself. What happens when you make that shift might surprise you. Freedom is what you do with what's being done to you. Sartre's philosophy centers on the idea that we're born into a world without predefined purpose, free to create our own meaning.
Because like going alone when you don't think you can.
But here's the challenge. Society, family, and even friends often push us towards living for their expectations rather than our own. The pressure to conform keeps us stuck, always seeking approval, and makes us lose touch with our true selves. Sartre reminds us that real freedom comes when we take responsibility for our lives, stop seeking external validation, and define our own worth.
See, he's not a machine, he's a man!
But how do we break free from this cycle? One of the most powerful methods is self-affirmations, popularized by Louise Hay, a pioneer in the field of self-healing and positive thinking. Even well-known figures like Dolph Lundgren, a famous actor and martial artist, have spoken about how Hay's affirmations help them overcome emotional challenges.
If he dies, he dies.
Lundgren, best known for his role in Rocky V,
Rocky IV! Rocky IV!
have shared how these positive affirmations played a key role in his personal healing and growth during difficult times.
I must break you.
Self-affirmations are simple, positive phrases you say to yourself, helping you build a stronger sense of internal value. If you've never heard of them before, think of them as reminders to reinforce that your worth doesn't depend on others, it comes from within. Here's how you can begin. First, identify your triggers. Start by pinpointing areas where you often feel the need for external approval, whether it's in your job, how you look, or your relationships. Think of situations where you feel insecure or second-guess yourself. Second, craft specific affirmations. For each trigger, create a simple, positive statement to counter that feeling. For example, if you often feel inadequate at work, your affirmation could be, I am capable and bring value to what I do. If it's about your appearance, say, I am confident in my own skin. Third, incorporate them into your routine. Every morning, look into the mirror and say these affirmations out loud. This creates a routine of self-enforcement. Visualize these statements being true as you say them. This helps your brain internalize the message. Fourth, repetition and visualization. Repeat the affirmations throughout the day, especially when faced with moments of doubt or stress. The more you reinforce these thoughts, the more you train your mind to believe them. Louise Hay often emphasized how the brain rewires itself with consistent repetition. 5th, journal your progress. Keep a journal and reflect on how your mindset changes over time. As you continue, you'll notice that you're less impacted by others' opinions and more grounded in your own self-worth. Louise Hay, in her book, You Can Heal Your Life, says, "Remember, you have been criticizing yourself for years, and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens." This quote shows that self-affirmations aren't just about thinking positively, they actually retrain your brain into recognizing your true worth, no matter what others say. This simple daily practice helps you break the habit of seeking approval and begin living for yourself. Man is nothing else but what he makes of himself. Sartre reminds us that we alone are responsible for shaping our lives. When you stop living for the approval of others, you reclaim the power to define yourself. No more bending to meet someone else's expectations. Instead, you live with the freedom to be exactly who you are without compromises. As you practice self-affirmations daily, you start to feel more centered in your worth. Each time you affirm your value, you're teaching your mind that your worth is internal, not something given by others. The uncertainty and self-doubt begin to fade, replaced by a calm sense of confidence in your own path. Think of all the energy spent trying to meet others' standards. What if you redirected that energy towards your own growth? Focusing inward allows you to live a life that reflects your true desires. But what happens when you fully let go of expectations? In the next video, we'll explore how prioritizing your body and well-being can lead to breakthroughs in every other area of your life. To find out how, click on the link and let's dive into how small changes can lead to massive growth.